parts of the movie because it's just literally this radical left-wing terrorist like communist group, and they have set the woman takes the meeting with them with the executive and is like, yeah, I'll pitch it to our leader, but fuck no, he's not gonna do this. This is fucking stupid. And then like another half hour into the movie, it's them arguing over points per share.
Is that
and
Ned
then it's
Beatty?
just like,
Yeah.
the guy is just like, hey, I'm like, no, the fucking corporations are getting fucking screwed. And you need to make sure they do this. And he just talked, and he was just like, holy shit, this is the gospel. God is talking to me, and I better fucking listen. And then he was just like fucking straight deadpan pro corporation after that until he got shot. And it was just like,
You
yeah,
are messing with the forces of nature.
Yeah, but no, like I liked every character in that movie. Every character had a purpose. I liked every character's interwoven story into it. The guy that like left his wife, like he was probably my favorite character because like there was no like you hated every one of those characters because they all had something horrible about them, some shitty part that you wish didn't exist. But he was probably the most likable one and the most down to earth person, where you're just like, hey, I'm just fucking looking for somebody to love me and be in a relationship. And you know this didn't work out, but I'll go somewhere else, and blah, you know, all this stuff. And it's just like he was the most down to earth person, and like his one story he told all the time about catching a cab in his pajamas, and the cab driver tell him not to commit suicide because he was young and he had his life ahead of him, and shit like that. He just tells it every time during the story. It doesn't matter if it's 15 years down the road. He keeps telling that same goddamn story and keeps getting laughs out of it. And yeah, it's I like that movie a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Have you ever? Did you know about it before, or have you?
Well, I like
you
Nathan
recognize
said, everybody
things
knows
about...
that I'm mad as hell and not going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that, or at least most people know that. But no, I'd never heard about that movie. Never really seen it anywhere. I'm surprised it's not actually a Criterion Collection movie because I think it deserves to be.
Yeah, well, it says we've done a couple of, like we did Reservoir Dogs, and there's a couple things where it's like on the Criterion channel, it has little C on it, even the intro, but there's no special features, so you know, like, okay, this isn't like a real Criterion Collection disc. Although it is a really good movie and you can watch it on here, but it's saying it's Criterion Collection, but it's not really a Criterion Collection. Because if they have no special features, then pretty much it's... Because I don't know any Criterion Collection movie has no special features. It's just the feature presentation. Kind of the whole point of buying
it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, it might be remastered somewhat and have maybe more stuff that wasn't there before, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
It's commentaries and behind the scenes stuff and extra shit you wouldn't get otherwise. So.
Yeah.
No, I've been...
Unless it's going to be a future Criterion Collection. But...
I mean, I know they still put out stuff, but I don't think it's at the pace they did before.
Yeah, I don't know. They tend to have... Because everything's kind of locked down in different, every movie gets acquired by something, and then, like, once that happens, it's really hard for them to convince that company to not make their own DVD and make money off of that. It's like, why give Criterion Collection a cut of something? But also, Criterion gets to choose like what they think important films are. So
yeah, but
they might not meet that criteria.
But the last one that came out that was like literally the same day the other regular part of the movie came out was Benjamin Button. So it's how did that come about then? If it's so hard to get right.
It's David Fincher. I think almost all his movies are Criterion Collection.
That's right.
Like Social Network is. Yeah, almost all of them. What's the last Fincher movie? Like, the girl with the dragon tattoo. I don't think that was a Criterion Collection.
No, because they're not even doing the follow-up sequels to that. Or no.
No. I mean, they're doing a sequel, but it's not none of the same people, and I don't even think it's the next book. I think it's like the fourth book or something, or I can't remember. They're having another Elizabeth.
What his wife or his girlfriend wrote or followed up with or something.
I can't remember, but yeah, there's going to be another Hollywood version, but it's not going to be. I don't the girl what was it? The girl, what was it? Fire? But the girl. No, what's the second book? The girl who caught fire? No, not the girl who caught fire. The girl who played with fire. I think that's it.
I can't. Remember. I've seen the original ones, but I can't remember the title.
But yeah, I mean, at least in movie form, those last two movies weren't that great. The middle one's probably the worst. The third one's like kind of like is okay, kind of brings it back together. But that second one's pretty bad. Not like the bad performance or anything. It's just something about the story didn't work at all for me, and it got really cliched at the end, which was kind of, he's your brother. Everything's on fire. This is stupid.
Well, isn't there like some
I've never done this before
theory surrounding that guy that wrote those books, since he like died suddenly or mysteriously, and his wife like published the books or some shit.
What about it?
The guy that wrote the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series, the books.
Yeah.
Like, didn't he die weirdly or suspiciously? And
he had a heart attack at a young age.
For some reason, I'm not really hearing Nathan at all. But
oh yeah.
I already switched headphone jacks once.
Well, Nathan's not talking right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. He said that he died of a heart attack at a young age, so that's kind of I guess that's a suspicious thing.
Well, let me go look up Stieg Larsson's.
Well, something that because he was in the things he was investigating for a story or like real life things, you know, rich people with like Nazi backgrounds and stuff like that. So I think those people weren't happy with him. So people just, you know, hey, this guy died. Could this be a coincidence?
Well,
he was 50, a checker, and an alcoholic.
Okay, well that lines right up.
So, yeah. So basically, he's a more talented version of me. Well, I don't smoke anymore, so I don't really drink either. I'm still gonna die young.
I can't even remember how did this relate to Network. Oh, Criterion Collection. David Fincher.
No, we're just trying to boost Nathan's ego. It's like, no, you're so like the author of the Dragon Tattoo.
Like, I'm gonna be dead in 3 years. Whatever, how old I am. No, 6 years. No, this was like I said, this was I mean, this is very much like has the look of a 70s film, but it's also somebody said it was like, this is a better divining tool of our future than Orwell ever was. Like, I said that. I heard that in a podcast, and then I heard what'd Sidney Lumet say about it? Like, this was one of the hardest films to get. Like, they got halfway through it, and the people that were funding it were like, I don't know if we want to make this movie. You know, they started seeing some of the stuff coming in. They're like, well, this is fucking crazy. You can't say this stuff and do this stuff. And Faye Dunaway looks like a crazed sex freak, soulless sex freak. And
this is one thing I picked up on just by her voice, but did you reckon it was like one of her assistants, and she was like reading off the names of shows that they had ideas for, and like this. Did you recognize her?
I thought like Kathy Bates.
No. Do you know the maid from 2.5 Men?
Oh.
That was her.
Huh. Didn't know that.
I saw her voice, and then she was, you know, kind of a bigger lady, and I was like, is that her? And then it's like it was. It's like
in my high school years and slightly after, I don't think I could sit through anymore.
I used to watch so much Home Improvement, and like now it's just embarrassing to even try to watch that now.
Yeah, I mean, I can still watch it.